Yeah, good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce one of the esteemed speaker for today's webinar, Dr. Adarsh Sahu. Dr. Adarsh Sahu is currently working as an assistant professor at one of the prestigious university, uh, Hari Singh Gaur, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, a center university, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh, in Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dr. Adar Sahu has more than 11 years of research experience and 10 years of teaching experience. He earned his PhD degree in pharmaceutical science from prestigious university Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, a center university which is situated in Madhya Pradesh. He hold master a master degree from prestigious institute, National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education Research, Mohali, Punjab. Dr. Sahu has published more than 40 international review research papers and he granted 3 patents. Dr. Sahu is reviewer for prestigious journals like Chemical Select, Medicinal Chemistry Research, Springer, Chemical Physics elsewhere, Organic and Biomolecular Chemistry, which is RCS publishers. So he is a brand ambassador for Bentham Science Publisher and he is editor for Archival of Pharmacology and Therapeutics. So, not taking much time, Dr. Adarsh has a very big personality from the pharmaceutical fraternity. So I request Dr. Adarsh to take the session. Thank you so much for sir joining.
Good evening, everyone. Sir, my screen is visible.
Yeah, perfect, sir. Perfect.
I think now it is completely visible, na, sir?
Yes, perfect, sir.
Can I
Perfect.
start? Shall I
Yeah,
begin, sir?
please. Yeah, please, please.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Adarsh Sahu, and today we are going to break down two essential aspects for GPAT preparation. One is the strategy, and second one is the key concept which you need to remember. So, GPAT isn't just about hard work. It's about a smart, structured, and strategic preparation. So, in this session, we'll help you to understand what to study, how to study, and most importantly, how to apply what you study in the exam. You understand? Maximum of you will study well, you will do well, but how you will apply this in the exam, how you will apply to solve the MCQs, that is the most important things. Otherwise, you will not be able to score good marks in the exam. That is the main thing. So, for before understanding the key concept and strategy, we will first we first discuss about what is GPAT. So, GPAT is a pharmacy aptitude test, and this is a national level exam for admission in MPharm as well as in other higher educations. You can understand PhD. Okay. So, from this year, that is from the year 2025, GPAT is conducted by the National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences, that is NBEMS, and eligibility for GPAT is B Farm, and duration for the examination is 3 hours, and the it is the total marks is of 500, and the mode of examination is online. You have to prepare for the that you will be giving your online exam, so prepare according. It's not a paper exam, so you have to give this online, so you be prepared accordingly. So if we discuss about the marking, so for each correct answer, you will get 4 marks, and if you give wrong answer, then you will be 1 marks will be deducted from your scored marks. So that is very important thing. So that if you are doing a question, so don't put any guesses. Don't put any guesses that yeah, ऐसा हो सकता है, वैसा हो सकता है. Don't put any guesses. Otherwise, what you will get a wrong answer. So that is very important. And if you score your matlab if you for just selected for GPAT, so its validity is 3 years. So that it's good that if you qualify your exam in third year, In the B Farm third year, if you qualify your exam, that means you have 1 year for improving your rank, and also you can prepare for NIPER, because mainly in GPAT, after qualifying GPAT, the major opportunity is that if you crack NIPER and you get admission in NIPER, good NIPERs, then it will be easy for you to secure good job, as well as if you want to go good in research. Also, the NIPER is the best institutes all over the across the country. So that's why I'm saying that if you prepare from third year, then in the third year, if you are qualifying GPAT, then in fourth year you have the opportunity to crack NIPER, as well as you can improve your ranking in GPAT. So the major benefit of qualifying GPAT is that you are getting the 12,400 per month as a stipend. So that is a major uh, perks which you get after qualifying GPAT. And also this amount is giving you, government is giving you, so that you can study well, you can do good research. So that is the main thing. So now we discuss about the GPAT exam pattern. So as you can see the GPAT exam pattern, there are comprising of two major there are two major points. First one is the major subject, and second is the minor subject. Okay, so in major subject you are getting 114 to 115 questions. So first, the four things which you remember that the for preparing GPAT, you have to prepare in four phases. Four phases, that means you have to prepare accordingly. So in first phase, you will be preparing you will be preparing your foundation. That is more important. The foundation. So what you will be doing, you will be preparing these major subject and minor subject theoretically. So first, what you will be doing, you will be preparing your foundation. So most importantly, you will be preparing all this pharmaceutics, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmacology, pharmacognosy, and then minor subject, that is jurisprudence, management, clinical pharmacy, and biotechnology. So from major subject you are getting 114 questions, and from the minor subject you are getting around 10 questions. So if you focus on majorly on the major subject, that is pharmaceutics, pharmaceutical chemistry, ecology, so you are scoring maximum marks if you did well. So so that is the main thing. So first, in phase one, what I discussed, that in phase one you have to prepare a background, you have to prepare a foundation for all these courses, all these major subjects. And also what I suggest, that you should study, if you are studying pharmaceutics, study from the good books. That means standard books. The for pharmaceutics you can use Lackman, and for pharmaceutical chemistry you can use Behel and Morrison Boyd and Foy. And pharmacology, you can use KD Tripathi. For pharmacognosy, you can use Kokate and Tees and Evans. And so that is the main thing, because if you prepare your foundation from the standard books, that means you are preparing it well. And also what I suggest, that while preparing, while reading from your books, you can prepare a short notes. The short notes will be helpful when you will be revising for exam. So I suggest that when you are prepare in the first 3 months, you prepare your foundation, and that foundation, what you will be doing, you will be preparing all the subject, and you prepare a short notes from the standard books. So, and also what I say, that if you are discussing about basic biology and physical chemistry or basic biology, so you can, that for that you can read the NCRT book. That is a major things. If you go through the NCRT books, that will be easy for you to understand, and there is a lesser syllabus there, so your basic understanding will be good. In phase two, you will be, what you will be doing, you will be doing the strengthening of your concept. In first, you prepare a foundation, and in phase two, you will be strengthening your concept. So for strengthening your concept,
Right.
what you need to do, you will be revising with MCQ. You will the foundation, in foundation, what subject you prepared, you are revising that subject, and then you will solving that particular MCQ of that part. So the we'll discuss about the MCQ books in the later on. There are many books available, that will Piyush, Pearson, Imam. That there are many books available for solving MCQs. But first you will be preparing foundation. Then you will be revising, and along with revision, what you will be doing, you will be solving the question chapter wise, so that your chapter will be prepared well. Okay, so you will be solving the chapter wise MCQ, and then what mistakes you commit, you have to analyze that mistakes, that whether from where did committed the mistakes. So for that thing, what do, you also can join the join mock test series also. And Next, phase one and phase two you prepared. Now you will be preparing for you will be going for phase three. In phase three, what you will be doing, you will be applying your knowledge, what you prepared in phase one and phase two. That means foundation as well as the strengthening your concept. You prepared all these things. Now it's a time application time and time management. So you will be what you will be doing for this. You will be practicing the GPAT question paper and also focusing on time bound problem solving. ओके सो आपको टाइम बाउंड प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व देखना ऐसा नहीं कि आपके 150 क्वेश्चन है तो अराउंड 100 तक आते आते आपका टाइम अप हो जा रहा है ओके सो यू हैव टू बी कॉन्फिडेंट इनफ सो दैट कि आपके 100 क्वेश्चन ऐसा नहीं हो कि आपके कोई भी क्वेश्चन अनअटेम्प्टेड रहे सो यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर अकॉर्डिंगली यू हैव टू मैनेज योर टाइम अकॉर्डिंगली सो फोकस ऑन टाइम बाउंड प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एंड ऑल्सो when you are solving this question prepare your shortcut techniques you just prepare a shortcut technique कोई MCQ कोई क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना है तो आप पहले प्रैक्टिस उसका एक शॉर्टकट बना ले कि इस वाले टाइप के क्वेश्चन में हाउ यू विल बी सॉल्विंग दिस क्वेश्चन एंड ऑल्सो in your short notes you just write the formula which you will be using just for example in physical pharmaceutics you will be physical pharmacy there you will be solving some numerical so there you should knowing the formula if you don't know the formula then it will be very difficult for you to solve the question so the major thing is that you will be learning these shortcut techniques and formula for solving the numericals and also you need to practice the numerical based on log p viability and other allegations and other questions which we face in the papers and lastly the phase 4 so phase 4 means final revision so that means it is just phase 4 it is just before the examination last 1 month or last 1.5 months so here you will be use your own short notes. Here you will be using your own short notes, and then what you will be doing, you will be revising your short notes and revise frequently asked question and focus on the concept clarity, not mugging up. You just need to focus on the concept clarity. If your concepts are clear, then it will be easy for you to solve the question. Otherwise, what you will do, you will make some or other mistakes. So don't mug up. Otherwise, if you mug up, then it will be difficult for you to get good means good marks, or you can easily you can qualify exam. Otherwise, that will be difficult for you to qualify the exam. So this is the main thing. So here, total marks, total questions are 125, and that to 125 question you have to do in 3 hours. So be aware of the time. So you have to focus on the time-bound manner problem solving. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to complete the question paper. ये सबसे पहले important point है. Next, now we'll discuss about the syllabus breakdown. So first of all, you need to understand the syllabus. Most importantly, for solving for cracking any exam, the first and most important thing is that you should understand the syllabus. You should familiarize yourself with the official GPAT syllabus to focus your studies effectively. So what you need to do? You need to create a study plan. Okay, so you need to study plan, develop our timetable for each and every subject. So we have also discussed in the last slide that major 4 subjects are there. In major subject, there are 4 subjects. First one is pharmaceutics, second was is pharmaceutical chemistry, then ecology, and last one is pharmacognosy. And in pharmacognosy, you are getting 10 questions. But the most important of the 3 subjects are very important: pharmaceutics, pharmaceutical chemistry, and pharmacology, because maximum questions are coming from these 3 parts. And for pharmaceutics and pharmacology, you just see in pharmaceutics and pharmacology, there are chances of getting your question wrongs are very less, because here you need to mug the concept, because here आप जैसे pharmaceutics में what you will do, you will be studying tablet. So in tablet जो आपने पढ़ा है, आपको जो क्वेश्चन आएगा अगर वो याद होगा then you will be able to answer, otherwise not. So आपको यहाँ पे सीधे सीधे क्वेश्चन you can get. And if you are getting the concept, if you are getting the numerical questions, so for that you will be, if you are prepared with the formula and if you have solved previously, then you can easily solve. Otherwise, that will be difficult for you to solve that question. So don't touch that question जो आपने पहले क्वेश्चन नहीं करा हो न्यूमेरिकल में. So आप अगर देखें pharmaceutics में, so in pharmaceutics you will be getting the 38 questions, and that too from the tablets and capsules, sterilization, sterile product, pharmaceutical aerosol, suspension emulsion, semi-solid, novel drug delivery system, suppositories, pre-formulation, and packaging material. So the standard book which I recommend you is Lackman, and other book is Alton. So this, if you focus on if you read prepare a short notes from these two books, so it will be easy for you during the revision. So to clarify the topics. ओके, सो आप अगर देखें टैबलेट कैप्सूल में, सो आपको पता है टैबलेट कैप्सूल में क्या ही होगा. यू नो दैट देयर विल बी फॉर्मुलेशन, हाउ यू विल बी फॉर्मुलेटिंग द टैबलेट एंड कैप्सूल्स. The sterilization, you know, the sterilization, there are different types of techniques to sterilize any pharmaceutical products. And how you will be doing it, you will be using hot sterilization, moist heat sterilization. So in the and UV sterilization, so which frequency UV light you are using. So that means here you need to you need to, if you know the answer, then you can easily solve the question. So basic, if you see pharmaceutics and pharmacology, everyone can score good marks in these two subjects, but the main important subject which we everyone left is mainly pharmaceutical chemistry. So this is the main subject, and here you are getting 38 question, but everyone is having fear or phobia of pharmaceutical chemistry. So you can see the subject is medicinal chemistry, organic chemistry, biochemistry, and pharmaceutical analysis. There are four subtopics under pharmaceutical chemistry, and from where majority of questions comes. And but the major thing is that majority of students left this topic because it is quite critical, because chemistry is volatile. Chemistry, if you remember, study chemistry today, and after 1 week, I will ask you the question from that part. So it will be difficult for you to remember. Some people can remember, but maximum of them will forget the concept as well as what they have learned during that lecture or during that class. So what I suggest, that if you are reading, you should revise regularly. केमिस्ट्री और केमिस्ट्री में इसलिए दैट्स व्हाई इट इज वेरी स्कोरिंग, बिकॉज कि आपके पास वही एक सब्जेक्ट है जहां पे बहुत लोग लूप होल छोड़ते हैं. अगर आपने इसको अच्छे से कर लिया, देन इट विल बी चांस गुड चांसेस फॉर यू टू इम्प्रूव योर रैंक्स, है ना. So if you see, first is medicinal chemistry. So I suggest that read medicinal chemistry along with pharmacology. When you are reading in pharmacology, when you are reading about anti-cancer agents, so at that time when you are reading the classification, so when you are reading that malphane, this is malphane, this is cyclophosphamide, at that time only, when you are what you do, you just draw the structure along with the SAR. Along with the pharmacology, you can complete medicinal chemistry, structure and SAR of the medicinal compounds. You can do at the same time. Secondly, in organic, second subject is the second sub-subject is the organic chemistry. In organic chemistry, you will be asking the name reactions. The question will come, generally question comes from the name reaction. Just for example, कहीं क्वेश्चन आ गया कि आपने कैनिजारो रिएक्शन है वो क्या होती है, व्हाट इज कैनिजारो रिएक्शन, वो कौन सा कंपाउंड होगा, कौन सा एल्डिहाइड होगा जो कैनिजारो रिएक्शन देगा. सेकंड वन, Perkin reaction. Third one, maximum of the things will come from the name reaction. और कुछ कभी कभार the question will come from the inductive effect, the question will come from the mesomeric effect. They also ask you about the aromaticity कि इनमें से कौन सा compound aromaticity होगा, कौन सा compound ज्यादा basic होगा, है ना. So you need to remember these things. Pyrrole की pyridine, which one is more basic, है ना. So here you have to see about the delocalization of the lone pair. So आपको ये सब देखना है. Okay, so in organic chemistry, you will be first you will be discussing about the name reaction. Then you will be you will be studying the basic concept. So basic concept you need to apply. तो आपको जब basic concept पढ़ोगे कि ये आपको अगर बेसिसिटी क्वेश्चन कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं, एसटीडी के क्वेश्चन कैसे सॉल्व करने हैं, तो अगर आपको कंसेप्ट सॉल्व करने पड़ेंगे, देन आप एग्जाम में उसे टच कर पाओगे. अदरवाइज इफ यू विल नॉट सॉल्व, इफ यू आर नॉट प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट इन योर स्टडीज, so it will be difficult you to do the correct answer. Okay, but otherwise what you will do, you will get a mistake, and आपका जो क्वेश्चन वो गलत हो जाएगा, और आप वहां पे मार्क्स स्कोर करने की जगह नेगेटिव मार्क्स कर लोगे खुद के. तो आपको ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री को बहुत ही रिफाइंड वे में जाना है ना. सो फॉर दिस आई विल सजेस्ट अ बुक दैट इज मॉरिसन वॉइड. उस मॉरिसन वॉइड से आप अच्छे से पढ़ो, एंड प्रिपेयर नेम रिएक्शन वेल. कंसेप्ट आप समझो कि कंसेप्ट क्या होता है, कि कैनिजारो क्या होता है ना। सो दैट इज द मेन थिंग कि आपको क्या होना चाहिए। कैनिजारो, कैनिजारो किसके साथ, जहाँ पे अल्फा हाइड्रोजन नहीं होगा, तो वो अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे। थोड़ा एक दो स्लाइड्स मैंने हाउ टू स्टडी द कंसेप्ट, आई हैव प्रिपेयर्ड टू स्लाइड्स अप्लाइंग कंसेप्ट फॉर securing marks. I have prepared two slides, and there I will be discussing about these organic bio, organic chemistry and pharmaceutical topic. Next one is biochemistry. And the biochemistry, you will be dealing about the lipid, carbohydrate, and fat metabolism. So here, these things are very important. I think you all studied biochemistry in your second or third semester. And there you will be have discussed that what is carbohydrate metabolism, what is glycolysis, what is Krebs cycle, what is electron transport chain. So all these things are very important. So how ATPs are generated in aerobic respiration, what types of ATPs are generated, anaerobic, how many ATPs are generated. That is the main point in biochemistry. So in when we are going for fasting, how lipids are breaking down, beta oxidation, how beta oxidation is generating ATPs, and so these things you will be studying in the biochemistry parts. And the last part of the pharmaceutical chemistry is the pharmaceutical analysis. Here you will be reading about the UV-IR, mass, NMR, and chromatography. So these four or five topics are very important. That is UV, IR, NMR, and mass, and also chromatography. So these things, chromatography, that means color separation. That means separation of compounds. When you in chromatography, what you do, you organic synthesis, you synthesize some compound. But if you synthesize any compound, there will be some or other impurities present in that compound. So when you are separating or isolating your compound from the mixture, that means you are isolating your your pure product. So that's why it's very important for you. This is chromatography. And UV, IR, and mass spectroscopy and NMR spectroscopy, they are there for structural interpretation. That means identifying the unknown compound. That's why it's very important. IR, NMR, and mass. This is very heart. This is the heart of the research. Okay, when you will be when after qualifying your GPAT and NIPER, when you are going and joining NIPER and very premium institute, so there they will ask you to learn these techniques. They will ask you to specialize on these techniques. IR is used for detection of functional group. My mass, they will give you the exact mass, that which what is the mass of your isolated compound. And chromatography, from using chromatography, different types of chromatographies are there. Column chromatography, TLC, thin layer chromatography. So TLC is there to get check the progress of the reaction. In organic compound, in organic reaction, you need to check the प्रोग्रेस। तो आप प्रोग्रेस कैसे चेक करोगे? आप टीएलसी लगाओगे। इन प्रीलिमिनरी में क्या लगाओगे? आप स्टार्टिंग मटेरियल, एंड फाइनल में दो सेकंड स्पॉट यू विल बी फॉर योर रिएक्शन मिक्सचर। तो वहां आपको क्या मिलेगा? जब यू विल रन द टीएलसी, तो व्हाट यू विल गेट? You will get these two spots. The one startingly in first you will be getting for your starting material, and in your final the second spot, this will be for your final product. So you will be getting, yeah, my product is synthesizing or not. You can check the progress of the reaction. आप उसको घंटे, 2 घंटे, 4 घंटे, 5 घंटे में लगा के चेक कर सकते हो, and you can get that, yeah, आपका कंपाउंड कितना बना है कि नहीं बना है, कितने स्पॉट्स आ रहे हैं, अदर स्पॉट्स, दैट मींस देयर इम्प्योरिटीज तो नहीं है कहीं। सो ये सारी चीजें आपको क्रोमेटोग्राफी से मिलती है, टीएलसी से मिलती है। एंड फिर जब आप लोग कॉलम क्रोमेटोग्राफी करते हो, तो कॉलम क्रोमेटोग्राफी से डिफरेंट डिफरेंट स्पॉट को सेपरेट करते हो। जो आपके मतलब का स्पॉट है, उसका आप यूवी, आईआर, एनएमआर और मास से आप पता लगा लोगे ये आपका कंपाउंड है कि नहीं। एनएमआर से आपको डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स मिलते हैं। सो यू चेक फ्रॉम द प्रोटॉन्स दैट योर कंपाउंड इज बी सिंथेसाइज्ड और नॉट। So for this, for medicinal chemistry, I recommend to use 4A books. Prepare your short notes for your final revision. And for organic chemistry, you can use two books. This one, Claydon, is also a very good book. Here your concept, you can means you can build your basic foundation for organic chemistry. If you are going to do masters in chemistry, for for these things you need to build your foundation for organic chemistry. And the Claydon is the very good book for for conceptualizing or for building your foundation. And second, third one is for biochemistry. Leninger you can use for the biochemistry to build your concept. And for the fourth one, that is for the pharmaceutical analysis, you can use the Pavia. This is the very good book. And also, if you study well, then when you will do your masters, when you will do your PhD, that will be helpful for you to develop to solve the spectrum of the unknown compound or your synthesized compound. So that is very helpful if you are doing analysis of the crude compound, that is in pharmacognostic point of view. So that is also helpful there also. Next major subject is pharmacology. In pharmacology, you just see there will be general pharmacology. You know that ADME, मतलब pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics. Pharmacokinetic that means कि आपने जो ड्रग लिया है वो कैसे बॉडी में जा रही है, कहाँ कहाँ एब्सॉर्ब हो रही, कहाँ डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो रही, कहाँ मेटाबोलाइज हो रही, and how it is excreted. So this is the general pharmacology for and then pharmacokinetics के बाद then it is pharmacodynamics. So dynamics क्या है कि आपकी बॉडी ने अब क्या हुआ, अब ड्रग क्या कर रहा है आपकी बॉडी के साथ, पहले आपकी बॉडी ने ड्रग को क्या किया, ड्रग के को कहाँ तक पहुंचाया, अब ड्रग जब आपकी बॉडी में जहाँ सेल्स में पहुंच गई है तो हाउ इट इज रिएक्टिंग विथ योर बॉडी. सो दिस इज डायनेमिक्स की व्हाट इज द रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ दैट ड्रग. So this is all pharmacology. Then cell physiology, you have to read over cell physiology. Cell physiology क्या होती है, what is the anatomy. So anatomy and physiology is the anatomy is the study of structure of body functions, structure of body, and then physiology is the function study of that functions. तो आपको anatomy and physiology is very important because if you know the anatomy of your cell structures, that means how a drug can reach your cells. आपको सेल तक पहुंचना है तो अगर आपको anatomy अच्छे से आती होगी, then you can easily cross the barriers that how a drug can reach your cell membrane, how can it can cross a cell membrane, how it can reach the mitochondria, how it can target the nucleus. So if you are good in anatomy and physiology, then you can target your drug to the major cell organelles, and also you can able to cross them to cell membrane. सो ये आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि आपने एनाटॉमी नहीं पता होगी कैसे आपकी ड्रग कैसे कैसे आपकी बॉडी के स्ट्रक्चर्स बने हुए हैं, तभी तो आप उसे क्रॉस करा पाओगे ड्रग को, अदरवाइज दिस इज डिफिकल्ट. एंड फिजियोलॉजी दैट मींस आपका फंक्शन क्या है बॉडी सेल्स का, आपके फंक्शंस क्या है बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर्स के. जब आपको पता होगा फंक्शंस कैसे होते हैं तो अगर उसमें कुछ करेक्शन करना है, सो इफ यू नो द दैट क्या कौन सा सेल या कौन सा ऑर्गेनली क्या फंक्शन करता है, देन यू कैन टारगेट द फंक्शन. कि आपको पता चल गया कि हाँ यहाँ पे एटीपी प्रोडक्शन नहीं हो रहा है, यू नो एटीपी प्रोडक्शन आर गोइंग टू हेल्ड इन माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया. एंड इफ यू सी अबाउट कैंसर सेल है ना, तो कैंसर सेल में क्या हो रहा है, कैंसर सेल इज रिप्रोड्यूसिंग वेरी फास्टली. सो दैट मीन्स हेयर माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया इज वर्किंग वेल, है ना, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया इज वर्किंग वेल, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया एटीपी प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है. एटीपी जब प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है तो क्या हो रहा है, एटीपी प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है तो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया से तो कैंसर सेल है वो रेप्लिकेट हो रहा है. सो दैट इज अ मेन थिंग, दैट इज अ मेन थिंग, रेप्लिकेशन. सो अगर आप उसके माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया को टारगेट करते हो, आप उसके माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया को इनहिबिट करते हो फ्रॉम एक्शन, सो व्हाट यू विल गेट अ यू कैन टारगेट द कैंसर सेल. आप उसके माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया को किल कर दो तो आपको कैंसर सेल की दवाई बना सकते हो. तो दैट्स हाउ दिस एनाटॉमी एंड फिजियोलॉजी कैन हेल्प यू टू डिजाइन अ गुड ड्रग. सो कीमोथेरेपी यू कैंसर सेल का आप तो ये साथ में, इसलिए मैंने एनाटॉमी एंड फिजियोलॉजी के साथ ही कीमोथेरेपी लिखा है, बिकॉज आफ्टर गेटिंग about the information, or if you are building your concept about anatomy and physiology, then only you can send your drugs to the cancer cell. सो यही अगर आपको एनाटॉमी फिजियोलॉजी ही नहीं आती है, देन हाउ कैन यू सेंड द सेल टू द कैंसर, देन हाउ कैन यू सेंड द ड्रग टू द कैंसर सेल. जो आपको लिपोफिलिसिटी पता होना चाहिए. इफ यू आर सेंडिंग योर ड्रग to CNS, then you should know about the triple B, मतलब blood brain barrier, कि how your drug, because वहां पे ड्रग जो है जा नहीं सकती, ब्लड ब्रेन बैरियर होता है कि वहां पे ड्रग्स को जाने से रोकता है. तो हियर यू नीड टू नो दैट लिपोफिलिक ड्रग यूजुअली कैन क्रॉस विद CNS. तो आप जब डिजाइन करेंगे ड्रग, सो यू विल डिजाइन, इफ यू आर डिजाइनिंग अ ड्रग फॉर CNS, तो यू शुड सी दैट इट शुड हैव अ लिपोफिलिसिटी, हाई लिपोफिलिसिटी, सो दैट इट कैन क्रॉस द CNS. तो ये आपको पढ़ना है, इसको कंसेप्ट आपको क्लियर करने होंगे, तब आप जो क्वेश्चंस होंगे इट यू कैन इजिली सॉल्व दैट क्वेश्चन। तो आपको ऐसे चलना है। So for this subject pharmacology, I am recommending you for ecology that KD Tripathi, and for anatomy and physiology. Now, most important book is the Tortora. It is the best book for develop the concept of anatomy and physiology. And another book that is a review of pharmacology. This is also a best-selling book for pharmacology, the written by Spurs Gupta. That is also a good book. And also, you have to discuss write about the toxicity of metal. Uh, and in chemistry part, also you discuss about the limit test of these metals. So there is a limit test and toxicity of metal that you can study simultaneously. And also, when you are reading the pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry, there you read about the radio biopharmaceutical. That is also important. Next major subject is pharmacognosy, and from there you get 10 questions. So what you need to do? Uh, you need to hear the major syllabus is classification of crude drug. Here you need to do adulteration and evaluation of crude drug, because in market, if you go and ask for any crude drug, so there are chances that they will give you the adulterated form of drugs. So here adulteration is, that's why adulteration and evaluation of crude drug is very important, because majority of the crude drugs in the market, they are giving you the adulterated form of the crude drug, because they are very expensive too. And next, you will be doing the quantitative microscopy for your the crude drugs, and what are the factor influencing the quality of crude drugs that you need to study, and techniques of microscopy. And also, you will be discussing about the majority of drugs. You will be classifying the crude drugs and the classification, the carbohydrate. What are the carbohydrates? So you need to do what are the test to check whether the compound is having carbohydrate or not. What are the tests for tannins? So you need these tests. Quantitative tests are very important. Qualitative tests, that whether you the tannins are present in a compound or not, है ना? सो आपको कोई ने फॉल्स ड्रग तो नहीं दिया, अगर आपको तो ये आपको टेस्ट तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। रेजिनस ड्रग्स इंपॉर्टेंट है, ग्लाइकोसाइड एंड एल्कोलाइड दे आर यूज्ड इन द ड्रग्स, वाला एल्कोलाइड दैट इज ओपियम, है ना? सो आप बहुत सारी ड्रग्स यू आर यूजिंग डे टू डे लाइफ। ओपियम से कोडीन बन रहा है, कोडीन यू आर यूजिंग, एंड ऑल्सो फ्रॉम दिस मॉर्फिन, है ना? दिस इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट, बट इसमें थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स थी। बट इसका जो अभी डायस्टाइलेटेड कंपाउंड है, दैट इज हीरोइन, इट इज बैंड, है ना? सो फॉर दैट रीजन एसिटिक एनहाइड्राइड इज बैंड, because it lead to the formation of heroin. And next one is
ये
the
बोलना रहे
glycoside. Glycoside you
थोड़ा
discussed about. We know that we studied cardiac glycosides. They are used for for example, digoxin, digitoxin. They are used as a cardiac glycoside. And then you also studied about the quality control and standardization of herbal drug as per the WHO guidelines. So these things you need to study for pharmacognosy. Next is the minor subject. In minor का subject you will be studying the biotechnology. So ये आपको concept पढ़ने हैं कि vitamins क्या होते हैं, organ function test क्या होते हैं, staining techniques क्या होती हैं, microbiology, gram staining, gram negative bacteria कौन से होते हैं, gram positive bacteria कौन से होते हैं. So that you need to know. Because majority of आप अगर सबसे बड़ी problem अगर आज की हम देखें in world, what world is facing is that microbial resistance, है ना? So somewhere it is written that by 2050 we will not left with no drugs, है ना? जिसमें रेजिस्टेंस ना हो। तो आपको ये समझ रहे मेजर हर्डल्स क्या है, कि अभी लोग जो एंटीबायोटिक्स का यूज कर रहे हैं, इरेशनल यूज ऑफ एंटीबायोटिक्स इज क्रिएटिंग अ मेजर हर्डल, सो दैट पीपल्स आर गेटिंग this resistance. Clear. Next topic will be the jurisprudence, and in jurisprudence you will be discussing about the major topics, that is schedules, acts. You need to study schedules, Morphine Act. You will be studying about the different types of other text. So
yeah.
next one, as I
Sir,
discussed,
just
yeah,
one sir, can you give me 2 minutes? Can you stop sharing? I have to introduce our course. Yeah, just to stop
yeah,
sharing. Yeah, yeah.
okay,
So,
okay, okay, okay.
yeah.
Just a minute, sir.
So, guys, Good evening, here Dr. Bandoo Chatale. We are introducing our course called GPAT Booster course. So this GPAT Booster course is the one of the premium course we are launching. Here we have very great faculty. We are experienced faculty in that in this GPAT Booster course. Myself, Dr. Bandoo Chatale. I passed from NIPER Mohali. My master is from NIPER Mohali, Punjab, in medicinal chemistry. My PhD from prestigious Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. We have Professor Dr. Maulik Vaja. He is also passed out from prestigious institute like NIPER Mohali, Punjab. And his PhD also from NIPER Mohali, Punjab. We have Dr. Suredra Jatav. He also from NIPER, Master from NIPER Mohali and PhD from Punjab University. We have Dr. Bhushan Varpe. We have Payaam. So we have very people. Those are experienced in the pharmaceutical fraternity. So we are launching this course with very less price, with 5,000 rupees, and we are going to cover 50 lecture. Each lecture will be for 2 hours, and that lecture. We are covering all PCI syllabus, GPAT, that is under GPAT course. Okay, so we are going to cover all GPAT syllabus. Okay, and we have another some speaker, this trainer as well, mentor also for this program. So this program we are launching with a very less price. That is only we have launching this product with 5,000, but today we have special offer. Those are interested, they can register with 10% discount. That is 4,500. This is the offer, guys. It was offer till May uh, uh, 15 May 2025 only. But this I am going today special offer because we have some limited seat and there are only few seat are left. So if you are willing to register, just click the link and register. Also, we are having other courses. We have our own app. This is we have our own mobile app where we are going to launch our different test weekly. We are launch subject wise and topic wise different test. So we are going to not only launch, we are giving live lectures, and then that live lecture will be uploaded in this app where you can listen that, revise that lecture anytime, anywhere with this app. So this app access will be free for those students going to get access. So another best thing about you will we have another courses like in this we have this course that is we have different conduct different workshop, and that courses you people I have available free of cost here in this free courses. You will get these courses free of cost. Also, we conduct some hackathons where we solve students solve industry problems. So such is a different program that is conducted because we conduct so many workshop for training the faculties. We conduct workshop on artificial intelligence. We conduct workshop on molecular modeling. We conduct workshop on NMR interpretation. We conduct workshop on research proposal writing. Now we have workshop on this is something from concept to lab bench. So how to from concept to we convert your product and how come with in that product in the market. So we have a very good speaker for this program, and those student will register for this program. That student NIPER booster course will be free. This is 1,000 course that will be free. And also another feature, we are going to launch our book, and that book also free. Those are going to register for this program. So guys, you people have multiple opportunity that are you will get with this course. So those are interested, they can register. And this offer for 10% discount is only till today only. So those are interested, they can join with us to take guidance from our mentor. Thank you so much. Yeah, doctor, you can take now. Proceed. Doctor, you can take. Dr. Others, you can proceed. Thank you. Dr. Others, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You can proceed. Thank you.
Right. Uh, so here we are discussing about. I previously discussed about the books for MCQs. So main major books which are available in market for MC preparing for GPAT is Imamdar, there is Piyush, and Farmer Choice. So these are the very well-known book for preparing for GPAT examination. And now we'll discuss about the study strategy. Okay, so first thing, how you will study. So we discussed that first of all, what you need to do, you need to understand the syllabus. Familiarize yourself with the official GPAT website. Okay, familiarize yourself with the GPAT website to focus or to study effectively. If you will know what are the syllabus or GPAT and NIPER, then you can prepare accordingly. Otherwise, that will be difficult. And after that, when you familiarize with the syllabus, the second thing is you just prepare a study plan. The second most important thing, you need to prepare a study plan. For this, you will develop a timetable. And you prepare a timetable covering all major subjects and allocating 4 to 5 study 4 to 5 per day, so that more time you should give to the challenging areas and the scoring areas. I discussed that the major four subjects. Okay, so you just give majority of times preparing for these four such, subjects, and then you just do the regular revision, weekly revision plan. You should prepare a weekly revision plan and set aside, and you just prepare a set aside time and for revision to reinforce memory and understanding. So that is the main thing. You should prepare a रिवीजन टाइम टेबल, रिवीजन प्लान, कि आपने चार चार वीक में यू जस्ट मेक अ टाइम टेबल जिसमें 5 घंटे 5 दिन आपने क्या करना है, स्टडी करना है. 6 and 7 days you need to revise. 6th day you will be revising and 7th day you will be what you will do, you will be solving the MCQs. एंड अगर जहां पे भी आपको मिस्टेक्स आ रही है, जहां भी आपको लग रही प्रॉब्लम है, तो उस कंसेप्ट को वहीं पे क्लियर करो. दैट विल बी इजी फॉर यू, अदरवाइज दैट विल बी डिफिकल्ट. सो आपने क्या करा, यू प्रिपेयर्ड अ स्टडी प्लान और देन यू रिवाइज रेगुलरली एंड देन प्रैक्टिस एमसीक्यूज. तो आपको 5 दिन प्लान पढ़ो, छठे दिन रिवाइज करो, 7वें दिन आप प्रैक्टिस एमसीक्यू करो. एंड बिफोर गोइंग फॉर एग्जाम, जस्ट 15 to 20 आपको मॉक टेस्ट देने हैं बिफोर गोइंग टू एग्जाम. इफ यू आर नॉट सॉल्विंग 15 to 20 क्वेश्चन पेपर, then it will be very difficult for you to means solve their questions and also manage the time. Because if you will not solving the question, then you will not able to manage the time, you will not be able to do your exam effectively. So what you will be doing, you will be doing the practice, you will be practicing more mock tests. And also what you can do, you can practice previous year question paper that you can get easily from the internet. You can solve last 10-year question paper. That will be easy for you to revise the concept and identify important topics, and you will be able to then identify important topics. आपने जब 4-5 साल के पेपर करोगे तो आपको जो टॉपिक्स मिलेंगे उसको और अच्छे से फेमिलराइज हो. एंड उसके बाद मॉक टेस्ट तो आपको लेना ही है. तो वही दैट थिंग व्हाट आई विल से, दैट इफ यू गो फॉर 15 to 20 mock tests, so that will help you to improve time management, and also it will reduce the exam time anxiety. Because when you are first facing the exam, है ना, so what happens that you will be anxiety, you will have anxiety and you will develop anxiety. Then it will be difficult for you to solve your question paper effectively, and that will lead to the more of the wrong questions. ओके, सो आपको क्या करना है, आप मॉक टेस्ट देना है जिससे आप एक फेमिलराइज हो. you just familiarize with the exam like condition. उससे what it will lead to, it will lead to the improved time management, and also it will reduce the exam time anxiety. So that is the main things, how that's how you have to plan the strategy. So that is very important, this study strategy. So a study strategy, you need to 5 चीज मैंने बोली आपको. फर्स्ट, आपको सिलेबस से फेमिलराइज होना है नाइपर और जीपैट के. देन यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर अ टाइम टेबल. तो आपको टाइम टेबल ऐसे प्रिपेयर करना है कि 4 to 5 hours पर डे आपको स्टडी के लिए देना है. एंड 7 days होते हैं, तो 5 days यू प्रिपेयर. 5 days you prepare your foundation. I discussed now, you will be preparing it for GPAT in 4 phases. In phase 1, what you will be doing, you will be doing the प्रिपरेशन ऑफ योर कोर सब्जेक्ट, आपके कोर सब्जेक्ट का आपने फाउंडेशन बना रहे हो, आप फाउंडेशन बना रहे हो, अच्छे से पढ़ रहे हो 4 से 5 घंटे। फिर क्या करोगे छठे दिन, मीन सिक्स डे, व्हाट यू विल डूइंग, यू विल बी रिवाइजिंग दैट लर्न टॉपिक, और आपने जो नोट्स बनाए थे उसको पढ़ोगे। एंड देन सेवेंथ डे व्हाट यू विल डूइंग, यू विल बी प्रैक्टिसिंग द एमसीक्यूज। एंड आपको ऐसे करना है, और ऐसे करके आपने जब पूरा साल भर निकाला, सो आफ्टर दैट after that, जब आप prepared हो गए, you have prepared your syllabus, then what you will be doing, you will be doing the mock test. So mock test से आपको क्या मिलेगा, mock test से आपको एक एग्जाम लाइक कंडीशन मिलेगी, और उसमें आपको बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिस ऐसे करना है कि आपने 3 घंटे का पेपर है, यू विल सिट फॉर 3 hours एंड सॉल्व दैट क्वेश्चन कि आपसे बन रहा है कि नहीं बन रहा है। तो और ऑल्सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, यू कैन जॉइन द ऑनलाइन टेस्ट सीरीज, so that will be helpful for you. Online test, there are numerous online test series are going on. You can join test series and revise for the exam. So this is the study strategy. Next is the applying concept. So applying concept, I discuss you with you that आपने information पता कर ली, आपने अच्छे से पढ़ लिया, you have all the information with you, but how to apply this concept, how to apply this concept. So that is a more important. You know the Cannizzaro reaction. So Cannizzaro reaction is the aldehyde undergo self redox in the presence of base, and it lead to the formation of one alcohol and carboxylic acid. One aldehyde is oxidized and one aldehyde is reduced. So अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आता है, that a question comes in the, आपने ये पढ़ लिया, you know the concept, आपने concept की information है, but question exam question comes that which aldehyde does not undergo aldol but gives alcohol and carboxylic acid. तो आप ये क्वेश्चन आए तो आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे कि ये एल्डोल है क्या है, कौन सा है। तो जब आपको कंसेप्ट को याद रखना है कि एल्डिहाइड, जो अल्डोल कौन सा नहीं जाएगा, अल्डोल वो नहीं जाएगा जिसमें अल्फा हाइड्रोजन नहीं होगा। अल्डोल कौन सा जाता है, अल्डोल कंडेंसेशन, यू नो द डेफिनेशन ऑफ अल्डोल। तो यहाँ पे आपको दो जो रिएक्शंस थी, दैट मींस अल्डोल कंडेंसेशन एंड कैरिजोरो रिएक्शन, आपको इन दोनों रिएक्शंस का कंसेप्ट जब पता होगा, then you will be able to solve the question, then you will be able to apply the concept. So most important thing is the knowledge, कि आपने knowledge होना चाहिए कि कैनिजारो रिएक्शन क्या है, एल्डोल कंडेंसेशन क्या है। कैनिजारो रिएक्शन में एल्डिहाइड में अल्फा हाइड्रोजन नहीं होगा, और उसकी प्रेजेंस में क्या होगा, बेस होने के साथ एक जो एल्डिहाइड है वो ऑक्सीडाइज होगा, और दूसरा क्या होगा, रिड्यूस होगा। तो ऑक्सीडाइज जो होगा इट विल बी कन्वर्टेड टू कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड, रिड्यूस होगा इट विल बी कन्वर्टेड टू अल्कोहल। तो जब आप पढ़ोगे, जैसे ये क्वेश्चन पढ़ा आपने, एग्जांपल क्वेश्चन, which aldehyde does not undergo aldol but give alcohol and carboxylic acid. So you can easily चार क्वेश्चन होंगे acetaldehyde, चार ऑप्शंस होंगे acetaldehyde, formaldehyde and other type of aldehyde. So you can easily see that a formaldehyde doesn't contain the alpha hydrogen. That's mean it will be the answer for your question. तो ये आपको ऐसे सॉल्व करना है ना। अब ऐसे ही सेकंड क्वेश्चन, जैसे रोजनमूड रिएक्शन है, तो रोजनमूड रिएक्शन, यू नो, रोजनमूड रिएक्शन इज यूज्ड फॉर द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ एल्डिहाइड, एसिड क्लोराइड इज यूज्ड टू प्रिपेयर एल्डिहाइड, and the reagent used is palladium BaSO4. So palladium is used for the reduction of acid chloride to aldehyde, and uh, nextly if we are using BaSO4 to poison the reaction, otherwise it will be converted to other derivatives. So here concept will come, है ना, this is your concept. From this concept you अब क्वेश्चन कुछ घुमा के देगा, क्वेश्चन सिंपल थोड़ी देगा। What क्वेश्चन can come, that a reagent to convert RCOCl to RCHO, ये कौन सा हो सकता है। तो आपको चार रिएजेंट दे दिए, तो आपको कैसे करो, रोजनमंड कैटलिस्ट बोलेगा, तो यू कैन इजिली नो दैट रोजनमंड इज यूज फॉर द कन्वर्जन ऑफ एसिड क्लोराइड टू एल्डिहाइड। बट जब आपको H2PDBSA4 देगा, तो आपको थोड़ा सा डाउट हो सकता है, आपको कुछ और चार रिएजेंट सिमिलर टाइप के दे दिए, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि व्हाट आर द रिएक्शंस, व्हाट आर द रिएजेंट यूज्ड इन दिस रिएक्शंस, है ना। तो आपको टिप्स व्हाट आई सजेस्ट हियर, कि आप जब भी नेम रिएक्शंस पढ़ें तो रिएजेंट्स, मैकेनिज्म और एप्लीकेशन बहुत अच्छे से पढ़े, एंड you will be able to apply the concept. Otherwise, if you're not able to apply the concept, then no one can help you to solve the question. Because अगर concept नहीं आओगे, आप concept apply करना नहीं आया, तो आपका question solve नहीं होगा, you will end up with the wrong answer, है ना। आप रॉन्ग आंसर बनाओगे यहाँ, क्योंकि अगर आपने अच्छे से कंसेप्ट समझना है, यहाँ भी आपने कैनिजारो जब पढ़ा तो भी, और एल्डोल और कैनिजारो दोनों ही कंसेप्ट आपको पता होंगे, तब आपको पता चलेगा कि हाँ एल्डोल में क्या होता है। एल्डोल में क्या होता है, जो जो कंपाउंड, जो एल्डिहाइड जिनमें अल्फा हाइड्रोजन होते हैं, दे अंडरगो सेल्फ कंडेंसेशन टू गिव एल्डोल, दैट मींस बीटा हाइड्रोक्सी एल्डिहाइड। एक एक तरफ क्या हो जाएगा, एक जो एल्डिहाइड है वो बन जाएगा बीटा हाइड्रोक्सी, दूसरा क्या हो जाएगा, एल्डिहाइड ही रहेगा, तो बीटा हाइड्रोक्सी एल्डिहाइड मिलेगा आपको। तो फॉर दिस व्हाट यू नीड टू नो, यू नीड टू नो दैट योर कंपाउंड शुड हैव सम अल्फा हाइड्रोजन। अल्फा हाइड्रोजन कौन से अल्फा हाइड्रोजन होते हैं, जो आपके फंक्शनल ग्रुप है, फंक्शनल ग्रुप के बाजू वाले कार्बन से जो अटैच हाइड्रोजन होते हैं उसे हम अल्फा हाइड्रोजन कहते हैं। दीज आर द बेसिक कंसेप्ट दैट यू नीड टू नो, otherwise it will be difficult to solve the question correct, you get the correct answer। जैसे आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं, विच कंपाउंड अंडरगो कैनिजारो रिएक्शन, तो जो हमारा लास्ट क्वेश्चन तो वैसे ही है ना। तो कैनिजारो में क्या होगा, यहाँ आपको नो एसीटोन, एसीटोन मींस CH3COCH3, है ना। CH3COCH3 में क्या होगा, कार्बोनिल, कार्बोनिल इज देयर एंड कार्बोनिल अल्फा हाइड्रोजन, मतलब उसके बाजू वाला जो कार्बन है उससे जो अटैच हाइड्रोजन है वहां हाइड्रोजन है, दैट मींस इस एसीटोन में क्या है, अल्फा हाइड्रोजन है, तो वो कैनिजारो नहीं देगा। नेक्स्ट वन, आप फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड में आते हैं, तो फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड क्या होता है, HCHO होता है, तो मतलब फंक्शनल ग्रुप के बाजू वाला हाइड्रोजन, बाजू वाला कार्बन पे हाइड्रोजन, तो बाजू में कार्बन ही नहीं है, सो हाइड्रोजन ही नहीं होगा। सो दैट मीन्स कैनिजारो कौन सा देगा, फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड ही देगा। तो ये है। ऐसे ही नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज पर्किन रिएक्शन। सो पर्किन रिएक्शन यू नो इज यूज फॉर द सिंथेसिस ऑफ अल्फा बीटा अनसैचुरेटेड। ये सीधे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आ गया। तो जब डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आएगा देन इट विल बी इजी फॉर यू टू आंसर, बट अगर इसको घुमा के दे दिया जाएगा तब आपके लिए दिक्कत होगी। सो व्हाट यू नीड टू नो, आपने जो भी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं उसका बहुत, आपको जो भी रिएक्शंस हैं सारे रिएक्शंस का नेम, रिएक्शंस का अच्छे से आपको मैकेनिज्म आना चाहिए, अच्छे से आपको कंसेप्ट आना चाहिए, अदरवाइज you will not be able to solve the question because it is difficult to apply the concept. You know the concept, but applying is very important. And secondly, also I will have some talks on for the spectroscopy part, as we discussed that IR is used to identify functional group. So अब आपको नॉलेज है, या IR फंक्शनल ग्रुप है, प्राइमरी जो हाइड्रो प्राइमरी जो अमीन होगा उसकी जो पीक होगी 3300 से 3500 तक दो पीक्स मिलेंगी। सेकेंडरी जो होगा उसकी 33 से 3500 तक एक पीक मिलेगी, एंड ओनली वन स्ट्रेच इज पॉसिबल। टर्शरी में आपको देयर विल बी नो पीक एट दिस रीजन, दैट इज 33 टू 3500। there is no NH bond there because there is no NH bond is there, नाइट्रोजन हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड ही नहीं है। जैसे अब आप देखें तो प्राइमरी अमीन में यू विल सी दैट there is NH2, NH2 means there is two NH bond is there। so what will happen, जब आप IR स्पेक्ट्रोस जब आप IR की रेंज आएगी वहां पे, तो क्या होगा, एक टाइम क्या होगा, दोनों स्ट्रेच करेंगे, तो उसको हम सिमेट्रिक स्ट्रेच बोलेंगे। एक बार क्या करेगा, एक स्ट्रेच करेगा, दूसरा रिबाउंड करेगा, तो क्या होगा, उसको एसिमेट्रिक स्ट्रेच करेंगे, तो आपको दो पीक मिल रही है वहां पे। दो पीक मतलब वहां डबलेट जैसा मिल रहा है आपको। तो अगर आपको कोई अमीन का स्ट्रक्चर है वहां पे आपको अगर डबलेट मिल रहा है, तो यू कैन सी दैट या दिस इज प्राइमरी अमीन। अगर आपको वहां पे सिंगलेट मिल रहा है, एक शार्प पीक मिल रही है, दैट यू कैन से दैट या दिस इज सेकेंडरी अमीन। और वहां पे आपको कोई पीक नहीं मिल रही, तो या यू कैन से दैट देयर इज tertiary amine because there is no nitrogen hydrogen peak at the range of 3300 3500, so possibly if there is a nitrogen, that means that nitrogen is responsible, this nitrogen is in the tertiary structure form of a amine group। सो अगर आप ऐसे ही देखें, ये प्रैक्टिस, आपको कंसेप्ट पता चल गया, तो इस कंसेप्ट को कैसे लगाना है, कंसेप्ट को आपने पढ़ लिया कि हाँ ये ऐसे है। अब आपको क्वेश्चन आया दैट कोई क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकता है, एनीवन कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द ऑडियंस प्लीज।
Yeah, anyone willing to answer for this question? Please try. Anyone?
यस,
Anyone willing to answer?
I'm reading a question for you. Just see, you are given an air spectrum with a broad absorption showing two sharp peaks at 3350 and 3450. So I discussed with you in primary amine, कुछ बताया तो मैंने आपको, प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी टर्शियरी में क्या डिफरेंस होगा, ये कौन सा स्ट्रक्चर होगा, प्राइमरी होगा, सेकेंडरी होगा, टर्शियरी होगा। एनीवन कैन आंसर प्लीज, यू कैन आंसर इन द चैट बॉक्स ऑल्सो
Yeah, write
इफ
in
यू
chat
नो।
box. Anyone? You can write in chat box.
प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी कोई है तो बताइए, प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी टर्शियरी अमीन में से कोई क्लियर हो आपको,
Yeah,
हाउ यू विल
Deepak
अप्लाई द
Soran
कंसेप्ट।
write ye answer. Deepak Soran
ये
write
आंसर,
ye.
या यस यस यस, इट इज करेक्ट आंसर। सो आपने जैसे ए कंसेप्ट दिया, ए आपने आंसर दिया, बट अगर आपको मैं आपने जब बुक पढ़ते हो तो बुक्स में आपको बता दिया प्राइमरी अमीन की ये वे पीक होंगी, यहाँ पीक अपीयर होंगी, सेकेंडरी अमीन की होगी, टर्शियरी अमीन में यहाँ कोई पीक नहीं होगी। बट You know the concept, but the main thing is that when you solve the practice the question, so you can easily able to apply the concept. So that is the main thing. So आंसर इज ए, है ना, कि आपको ये जो टू शार्प पीक्स अपीयर होंगी 33 से 3500 के बीच में, वो क्या सिग्निफाई करता है कि द स्ट्रक्चर देयर इज अ प्राइमरी अमीन प्रेजेंट. So 2NH bond is responsible to two distinct stretching or vibration. Okay, so two peak will appear at 3300 to 3500. That suggests that it is a primary amine. If there is only one peak, that suggests there is a secondary amine. और अगर वहां पे कोई पीक नहीं है और अगर आपको पता है कि वहां स्ट्रक्चर में कोई नाइट्रोजन है, तो दैट मीन्स दैट स्ट्रक्चर दैट कंपोनेंट इज प्रेजेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टर्शियरी अमीन. So next things about the stretch management. So next thing, this is very important. We now discuss about this syllabus, सब कुछ कर लिया, but हाँ, अब उसके बाद हमें क्या डिस्कस करना है कि यार स्ट्रेस को कैसे मैनेज करें. कि आपने पढ़ तो रहे, पढ़ सब रहे हैं, बट पढ़ते पढ़ते व्हाट हैपेंस, सम पीपल गेट स्ट्रेस दैट डिप्रेशन आ रहा है, कुछ आ रहा है. सो व्हाट यू डू व्हेन यू, फर्स्ट थिंग, टेक रेगुलर ब्रेक, है ना. तो आपको क्या करना है, व्हेन यू आर रीडिंग, आपने जैसे 6 घंटे बोले मैंने आपको, 5 to 6 आवर यू हैव टू स्टडी, तो आपको हर घंटे 1 घंटे के बाद 10 से 15 मिनट के लिए आप थोड़ा शॉर्ट ब्रेक लीजिए, थोड़ा सा वॉक कर लीजिए, थोड़ा चाय पी लीजिए. सो रेगुलर ब्रेक, टेक रेगुलर ब्रेक्स, दैट विल हेल्प यू टू मैनेज योर स्ट्रेस. Secondly, in one break you have taken some food. In second break you do some little exercises. You can do yoga. You can just relax yourself, and you can just uh, and thirdly, third point is that take adequate sleep. If you take adequate sleep, that means 7 to 8 hour sleep is required for optimal brain activity. If you sleep for 7 to 8 hour, then it will be good for brain function. So आप इसमें भी ऐसा कर सकते हो. You can split your sleep. You can in night you can sleep for 5 to 6 hours, and during the daytime you can sleep 2 to 3 hours, so that you have two mornings, है ना. आप एक दिन में दो mornings कर रहे हैं. Mornings, you have a very fresh mind, and then if you read with a fresh mind, then it will be easy for you to memorize the concept. So what I suggest that when you are studying for the GPAT, what you do, you sleep, means आप अपनी जो एग्जाम स्लीप साइकिल बनाए, 2 बार सोए, है ना. तो देर रात को आप 5 to 6 आवर की स्लीप कंप्लीट करें, एंड इन डे टाइम आफ्टर डे you can sleep for 2 3 hours, so that you when you wake up, so you just study well and you can prepare the concept accordingly. एंड ऑल्सो फोर्थ पॉइंट व्हाट आई सजेस्ट इज टेक हेल्थी डाइट, है ना. तो आप ऐसी डाइट ले जो न्यूट्रिशियस हो, ज्यादा आप ऑयली एंड स्पाइसी डाइट ना ले, बिकॉज इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर एग्जाम एंड इफ यू आर टेकिंग ऑयली डाइट हेल्थ, सो दैट कभी कभार ये हो सकता है कि हाँ आपको some problem, gastric problems हो सकती है ना. So you take the good diet, consume nutritious food, so that you get good energy and you don't feel ill during your preparation. Otherwise, if you आप एक हफ्ते भी ill होते हैं, so आप समझ रहे हो आप 2 हफ्ते पीछे होते हैं, है ना. एंड ऑल्सो इट लीड टू स्ट्रेस. आप अगर हेल्थी रहेंगे, हेल्थी डाइट फॉलो करेंगे, सो यू विल बी हेल्थी एंड यू विल नॉट फील सिक, एंड यू विल बी डोंट हैव स्ट्रेस दैट माय 1 week is wasted now, how I can prepare, और है ना. So this is the fourth point, that you should maintain a healthy diet so that you can be in good health and you can prepare for your exam accordingly. Next point is the stay positive. So what for preparing exam, the most important point, and so most important point is that you should have a positive mindset that yeah, I can able to crack this exam. It is not I will be getting good rank in this exam. So if you will be in a positive mindset and stay motivated for your preparation, then it is definite that you will be able to qualify or get good rank for in your GPAT examination. So now, time management in exam. We'll discuss the next point, that is the time management. So how you will be managing your time in your exam. So आपको क्या देने हैं कि आपके पास you have 3 hours for the exam. तो what you will be doing, you have 90 second per question. तो आप पहले जब पहले फेज में जाए तो 90 second per question के हिसाब से करते 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 चलें. एंड जहां पे भी आपको डाउटफुल लगे तो उसको फर्स्ट राउंड पे तो स्किप ही करें. फिर सेकंड फर्स्ट राउंड के लिए आपको कितना समय 1.5 आवर्स का। फिर सेकंड राउंड में जो आपको डाउटफुल क्वेश्चन है उनको एक बार देखिए कि आप पे बन रहा है कि नहीं बन रहा है। अगर उसमें कोई गैसेस, डोंट पुट एनी गैसेस, है ना। If you in second round, if you are sure that yeah this question is correct, then you just apply the question, because in first round you will be solving the easy going question. So easy going question from 125 question, around 870 questions are easy going. So in first round, if you crossing the 70 question, that will be good for you. But in the second round, if you are able to solve 10 to 15 question, 10 to 20, 10 to 15 question, है ना। So but don't make any guesses. When you are sure only, then you will put the correct, take the answer. Otherwise, that will end up with one incorrect answer, and that will reduce your marks from the scored marks, है ना? And the third and the last phase of exam, you that is the half hour, you will do the revision कि कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं हो गया। एक बार रीड कर लो कि जो आपने करा है वो सही करा है कि नहीं करा है। और कोई भी गैसेस नहीं लगाने हैं कि मैंने तो 100 मुझसे तो 90 ही क्वेश्चन बने, मुझसे तो 100 ही क्वेश्चन बने। ऐसा नहीं सोचना है, बिकॉज आपके 125 क्वेश्चन आपको सॉल्व नहीं करने हैं। अगर आपने करेक्टली 90 क्वेश्चन भी सही सॉल्व कर दिए तो आपको बहुत अच्छी स्कोरिंग हो जाएगी, यू विल गेट गुड रैंक। तो आपको बस यही ख्याल रखना है कि यू डोंट पुट गैसेस इन योर एग्जाम, दैट इज अ मेन थिंग, है ना। तो आपको 3 राउंड में यू नीड टू गिव योर एग्जाम। फर्स्ट राउंड आपको फर्स्ट राउंड यू विल बी गोइंग फॉर द इजी गोइंग क्वेश्चन। इन सेकेंड राउंड जो कंसेप्ट आप रिमेम्बराइज नहीं कर पा रहे तो उस क्वेश्चन को देखना है। जहां पे डाउटफुल था फर्स्ट राउंड में, उस क्वेश्चन को देखना है। अगर आप श्योर है तो देन यू विल अप्लाई दैट क्वेश्चन, अदरवाइज नॉट। एंड इन द 0.5 आवर्स, इन द लास्ट हाफ आवर, यू जस्ट चेक दैट आपका क्वेश्चन सही हुए कि नहीं हुए। क्लियर? Now we'll discuss about the mistakes to avoid. So this is very important point, that what mistake you need to avoid, because पढ़ तो सब रहे हैं, सब कुछ सब कर रहे हैं, but they are peoples are making mistakes. So that's why, because सब पढ़ रहे हैं, सबको गाइडेंस मिल रहा है, but कुछ किसी की फर्स्ट रैंक आ रही है, किसी का कुछ हो नहीं रहा है सिलेक्शन। Why is it happening? Because the peoples are making, or students are making some mistakes. So what mistakes you need to avoid? So here we'll discuss about the mistakes. So first and most important is mistake is that
Hmm. हाँ भाई।
avoid trying to learn new concept at the last minute, है ना। So this is the most important type. The last minute cramming is very dangerous for you. So avoid trying to learn new concept at the last minute. Focus only on the revise मटेरियल, जो आपके पास पहले आपने रिवाइज कर चुके हो, या फिर जो पहले आप लिख चुके हो, पहले आपने प्रिपेयर नोट्स करे हो, उन्हीं को पढ़ो, उन्हीं कंसेप्ट को रिवाइज करो। अगर लास्ट मोमेंट में इफ यू आर cramming the new concept, then you will end up with the wrong answer. अगर आपको क्वेश्चन आ भी गया तो you will do the wrong, make it wrong. So what you will do? First आप क्या अवॉइड करना है? आपको लास्ट मिनट क्रैमिंग बिल्कुल नहीं करनी है। You what you need to do? You need to avoid try to learn new concept at the last minute and focus only on the revised material. Second thing, अगर आपने क्या करा है कि कोई नेगेटिव मार्किंग आपने ज्यादा करी है ना, उसको इग्नोर कर रहे हो, रेंडमली आप केयरलेसली आप नेगेटिव मार्किंग कर रहे हो, केयरलेसली को आप गैसेस लगा रहे हो। सो व्हाट यू विल एंड अप, यू विल एंड अप विद नेगेटिव मार्किंग फॉर ईच आंसर, फॉर ईच क्वेश्चन। एंड उससे भी दिस आर द मिस्टेक्स व्हिच यू नीड टू अवॉइड। यू नीड टू डोंट डू गैसेस, है ना, डोंट पुट गैसेस फॉर योर क्वेश्चंस, अदरवाइज यू विल एंड अप विद द रॉन्ग आंसर। एंड रॉन्ग आंसर दैट मींस आपके मार्क्स कटेंगे ही। तो ये आपको याद रखना है। ओके। एंड ऑल्सो आपने जब नो मॉक टेस्ट आप दे रहे हैं, व्हाट आई डिस्कस दैट बिफोर गोइंग टू एग्जाम, इफ यू गिव अराउंड 12 to 15 mock tests, then it will be easy for you to maintain the stress, to maintain the time during the exam. अदरवाइज क्या होगा, आपका जो टाइम मैनेजमेंट है वो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा। अगर आपने मॉक टेस्ट प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो you will be neglecting the time management, and if you so what will it lead to? It will leads that it will not improve your speed and accuracy, है ना। तो आपको मॉक टेस्ट पहले से देना है, तो मॉक टेस्ट आपको क्या दे रहा है? एंजाइटी रिमूव करने का मौका दे रहा है, एंड यू इट हेल्पिंग यू टू डू द टाइम मैनेजमेंट। सो दैट इज द मेन थिंग। And lastly, what I will say that what I previously suggest that study from too many sources. है ना? I told you that study only from the स्टैंडर्ड बुक बिकॉज अगर कोई क्वेश्चन डाउट में होता है तो उसका आंसर कभी निकलता है जब आप स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स में अगर कोई क्वेश्चन में डाउट है सो व्हाट पीपल विल ऑप्ट फॉर द आंसर व्हाट इज रिटन इन द स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स तो आपको स्टैंडर्ड बुक से करोगे तो आपको चांसेस है कि आपके कोई भी आंसर रॉन्ग नहीं होंगे so these are the mistakes which you need to avoid during the exam otherwise there are chances that you may not got good rank or sometimes you can be not selected so that's why what I suggest that these are the mistakes which you need to avoid during the GPAT exam preparation and during when you are going for exam and before going to exam you should avoid these mistakes you should have more and more mock tests you should prepare you should practice previous year question paper you have take maximum mock tests so that you can simulate the exam condition which will improve to manage the time also reduce anxiety during the exam so these are the mistakes you need to avoid and next point is what I discussed from the toppers, last year toppers and previously toppers was my many of my juniors from our university, that is Dr. Singh or Central University. Ne- every year, around 10 to 20 students are qualifying. 10 to 25 students are going to NIPER Mohali. So when we discuss with them, so what concept they say that most important is study start early the most important thing when if you will start at third year I suggested to you that if you started early if you start us early that is important thing and then study consistently आपने study तो start तो early कर लिया पर स्टडी कंसिस्टेंटली नहीं हुआ कि हाँ एक हफ्ते पढ़ा फिर रुक गए फिर 2 हफ्ते पढ़ा फिर रुक गए तो फिर वही दिक्कत है तो व्हाट टॉपर सजेस्ट दैट स्टार्ट अर्ली एंड स्टडी कंसिस्टेंटली क्लियर स्टार्ट अर्ली कि आपने स्टार्ट अर्ली करना है स्टडी कंसिस्टेंटली करना है नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आपको जो मैंने आपको बताया कि आपको मैंने पहले ही बता दिया व्हाट आर द मेजर सब्जेक्ट है ना तो आप मेजर यू नो दैट मेजर सब्जेक्ट इज दिस you practice the previous year questions and from that you can find that what are the high yielding topics from where questions are coming so you just focus on the high yielding topics and revise that concept regularly so that if that question come in your exam that it is sure that you will be getting good you will be scoring it correctly clear next is the GD help है ना so when actually when you are preparing for the exam so from each institute around 10 to 20 people are preparing so when if you have any doubt in any topics you can GD you can group discuss with your friends so that will help you to solve the concept and also if you have some wrong concept they will say no this is wrong you are getting it wrong they can help you to learn it effectively and sometimes what happens some people have developed some good concepts some good tricks so that will be helpful if you do GD and use help for the revision and practice like GPAT India, PharmacyPet, and our app from this Springwell app. And also, this is also very good app, and there you will be getting the all the things. And next thing is the motivation. So, what I discussed that start early and stay consistent. So, if you stay consistent, है ना स्टे कंसिस्टेंट नॉट परफेक्ट आप बोल नहीं सकते कि आपको सारे टॉपिक्स यू विल बी परफेक्ट यू विल बी स्पेशलाइज इन ईच एंड एवरी टॉपिक बट यू नीड टू स्टे कंसिस्टेंट जितना आ गया कोई दिक्कत नहीं नेक्स्ट रिवीजन में इट विल बी इम्प्रूव है ना तो यू जस्ट नीड टू स्टे कंसिस्टेंट नॉट परफेक्ट आप स्टे कंसिस्टेंट आप पढ़ो अपने आप को धीरे धीरे कंसेप्ट आपके रिवाइज होंगे और आपके वो क्लियर होंगे सो दैट इज अ मेन पॉइंट दैट यू नीड टू स्टे कंसिस्टेंट नॉट परफेक्ट if you will be stay consistent and then that there are chances that in slowly you will develop that concept you will be able to apply that concept and you will be able to solve question correctly next then practice more than you read है ना so you need to practice more MCQs because if you are reading but you're not applying that concept then it will be difficult to get your answer correct because most important thing is applying the concept. So applying will be helpful when you will practice the MCQs. Practice, after practice only you will get the where you will get the motivation that yeah, now I am correct, I am, my studies are going in a correct way. And also, as I told you, that 12 to 15 mock test is required before going to exam, because it will be helpful for you to simulate the exam condition and improve your time management and anxiety, reduce anxiety during the exam. So this is a main learning tool. Every mock test is a learning tool. So what I suggest, आप mock test 15 से ज्यादा ही दो. आप एक टेस्ट सीरीज ज्वाइन कर ही लो, चाहे सर की ज्वाइन करें, चाहे किसी की, चाहे बंधु सर की भी टेस्ट सीरीज आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, किसी की भी टेस्ट सीरीज ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, बट ज्वाइन दैट टेस्ट सीरीज एंड बिलीव इन योर प्रिपरेशन कि आप जो पढ़ रहे हैं वो सही है, करेक्ट है, जो आप वे में हो वो सही है. कोई आपको आप किसी की नेगेटिविटी में नहीं आना है, बिकॉज some of your friends will come, because maximum in an institute there are around 60 people or 70 people. So 10 to 20 people are preparing for exam, but remaining 40-50 people, what they are doing, if you are preparing for exam, they'll say what happened in this exam, my friend has also prepared, he selected for the NIPER, he did his masters from there, but he was not getting job. So you don't go for the negativity, avoid these type of people. So just believe in your preparation, that what you are preparing is best, and what you will do is best, and you will get your future secure when after qualifying GPAT and getting admission in good institutes. So final tip, what I'll say, stay consistent, focus on concept, sleep health when needed, and stay updated. These are the four things which you require, that आप कंसिस्टेंट है. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट जो चीज है वो मेरी तरफ से आप क्या बोल रहे कि आप रेगुलर स्टडी हैबिट करें, उसको बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि रेगुलर रहें, स्टे कंसिस्टेंट रहें. और आप जब स्टे कंसिस्टेंट रहेंगे तो धीरे धीरे आपका कंसेप्ट पे फोकस बढ़ेगा, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेप्ट, एंड योर मेमोराइजेशन पावर विल improve. एंड जब भी आपको कहीं लगे कि कंसेप्ट समझ नहीं आए, कुछ कुछ दिक्कत है, तो डोंट हेजिटेट, यू कैन गो टू योर पियर्स, यू कैन आस्क योर प्रोफेसर टू क्लेरिफाई दैट डिफिकल्ट टॉपिक्स, एंड यू नीड टू स्टे अपडेटेड. कभी कभार ये हो सकता है, जैसे हमने अभी बताया कि एग्जाम ऐसा चल रहा है, वैसा चल रहा है, हो सकता है कि अगले साल एग्जाम का शेड्यूल पैटर्न चेंज हो जाए, है ना, शेड्यूल चेंज हो जाए, तो आपको क्या है, स्टे अपडेटेड विद द ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट of it. You go regularly visit official website of GPAT, so that you can easily know that whether some changes are made or not. So now I'm question answer round. If you have any question, please.
Yeah. So, dear student, if you have any question, then please ask, unmute yourself, or you can write your question in the chat box. Also, I have another request. Please install our Springwell Pharma app in your mobile. Why? Because you can learn anytime, anywhere. We have so many free lecture in that, recorded video in that app. Okay, so download that app. I have pasted link in the chat box, and use that app for your free GPAT test and so many things. So if you have any question, please ask. And during that period, please install our app. Thank you so much. Yeah, anyone have any question? Unmute yourself and ask. Okay? Or you can write your question in the chat box. And during this period, you can install our app as well. Okay? So we have different. Yeah, so there is one question from Mariam. So question is asked, sir, recommend book for pharmaceutical analysis, sir.
Pavia, I recommended one book, that Pavia. Pavia is very good for pharmaceutical analysis.
Yeah, Power is the best, guys. Yeah. Any other question? Anyone have any other question? If there is no question, then this is time to acknowledge our esteemed speaker. Okay, till that I will give 2 minutes. If anyone interested to purchase our this GPAT booster course, that is going to help entire 1 year. It is going to cover all syllabus, and this is conducted by very experienced faculty, mentors, and you will get all this Springwell Pharma app for pre-recorded video for revision purpose. So today we have something extra. This is 5,000 course, but today till evening, if you want to register, you can register with only 4,000 rupees. Okay, this is discount for till today only. This is special offer for today's people. Yeah, those are interested, they can register with 20% discount on original price, and you will get the Springwell Pharmacy all courses free in that app. Okay, if you have anyone interested. Thank you so much. Now it is time to acknowledge our esteemed speaker. Guys, anyone have any question till I am giving 1 minute, 2 minutes? If anyone have any question, please ask. Anyone have any question? Okay, I think there is no question for in chat box. Then it is time to express our gratitude. So, on behalf of Springwell Pharma Private Limited and Anandit Foundation, I, Dr. Bandoo Chatale, take privilege to acknowledge our esteemed speaker, Dr. Adar Sahu. Dr. Adar Sahu has here his expert insight and practical strategy for today's GPAT webinar. Sir, your guidance has truly ignited confidence and clarity among the budding pharmacists. We are grateful for your time. We are grateful for your commitment for student success. Sir, with this workshop, we are going to organize many more your lecture in coming days, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable time and your guidance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.